Thousands of people spent hours stuck in airports across the nation this weekend because of yet another wave of flight cancellations and delays. Now, federal leaders are calling on airlines just to do better. Eyewitnesses reporter Roger Suzanin is now live at Bradley International Airport with details this morning. Roger, who's putting pressure on these air carriers?
Yeah, good morning, Wendell. It is basically starting right at the top. U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg is basically calling out America's airlines, saying, if you cannot provide better customer service, you need to stop booking so many flights. Now, I can tell you here at Bradley this morning, travelers that we've chatted with are in a relatively good mood, and that could be because, as you can see, the lines are relatively short right now. The busiest part of the morning is now over, and just one flight canceled. That one's to Philadelphia, and one flight delayed. That one is to D.C. But, you know, the last few days have just been absolutely brutal at airports all over the country. Get a load of this. Since Thursday alone, U.S. airports have had about 2,200 cancellations and 24,000 delays, and somehow that's actually an improvement from the last two holiday weekends this summer, Memorial Day weekend along with Juneteenth weekend. Now, the issue is basically tied to increased demand as flights are up about 15% from last summer, along with staffing shortages. The airline industry received a $54 million bailout, and U.S. Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg is now calling on the airlines to improve or face consequences.
The airlines are the companies that are selling tickets, accepting money in return for a promise to get people where they need to go. They need to make it happen.
And there could already be consequences for airlines in the form of decreased business, because listen to this. According to a new poll from CBS News, about 25% of folks who recently booked a flight say they're not going to do it the next time they travel. They'll drive instead. Reporting live at Bradley International Airport, I'm Roger Suzanin, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.